Well, it's cut me off twice, so I'm trying. I hope you've stayed with me. So, um, you may find yourself dealing with property and may need advice from older wiser heads to chart a course through the paperwork. An advantageous move of home could be indicated too, especially so if it somehow brings you closer to your origins. Now, it stops there, and I don't know why, so if it doesn't stop this time, you're lucky. But whatever I said, I'm not going to say, because whatever I've said, I shouldn't be saying. All I know is that there's disloyalty and overturning of established principles is likely, and that disputes over inheritance and quarrels about money and status are quite likely. Loss of some kind is shown, possibly due to theft or legal chicanery. Probably problems and accidents with the machinery, and it could be agricultural machinery country, so watch out. So, if it doesn't cut off now, I know we're alright. So, something's missing. Maybe a part's missing. I don't know. A person's missing. This is the void of course moon, and that's what I'm doing it on now. It's just going into Virgo now, tomorrow, so this will be where the moon is at the minute, void of course. The name Carl could be important. So it's a daunting time. As it is now, the results may not be what you would like. Her wisdom is being withheld until she moves into the new sign of Virgo, and the moon will begin its new chapter or story, so it's not over yet. The usual axiom for starting things on a void of course moon is nothing will come of the matter. Red flags. You've been caught blissfully unaware, yes, because there's unexpected things happening there. You're not being paying close enough attention. You won't be able to set the situation right at this time. You have to sit still and stay as you are for now. Take no action at this current time. Wait for the storm to pass over. It is time to be patient and allow matters to settle before you begin the new chapter. Allow this matter to resolve on its own without any input from you. Don't bail anyone out or make loans, because it's unlikely that you will be repaid. Medical results will probably not be accurate, and if your question is about a job or career, then it's not the right one for you. If you apply for a job and get hired, it will not be long lasting, and it's possible that if you will get hired and then move to a more suitable job than the first one. After a long and costly effort, your matter in question may fail. People around you are starting to behave like screw-ups, yes. It could be that great passions are at play. Discipline will be needed, and it's not a time to act impulsively. Whatever you do as a routine will stay as it is. However, matters that are unplanned and spontaneous will tend to work well for you. A void of course moon can be used to your benefit, so keep this in mind when the card shows up in a spread. For instance, you can work on something you really don't want. You can interact with persons you don't really want to become a fixture in your life. Embarking on anything new or untried will tend to go wrong. In other words, when the void of course moon card presents itself in a spread, if you agree to a plan that you don't really want to come about, then it will likely not come about. However, meditation and any type of psychic or spiritual effort will work out better. It's a good time to dream and even make plans. Just do not act on them yet. Also, do not plan a wedding if this card comes up. Keep in mind the time is not yet ripe. It's the Eight of Cups. You are leaving the misery of the past behind and going to new pastures. So, She of the Woods, the number 19, and what do we say? That's negative energy, the 19. Someone needs peace, connection, and illumination. So, when she reached out her senses, she realized that she was not separate from nature. She is one with nature. When she slowed down and took a break, she realised she could find peace, because peace needed to come from within her. She taps into source energy by taking time out for her, taking time to slow down, tune out, but tuning in and understanding she is connected to everything, so she or he, because you may be a he. Nature moves at a slow pace, and so should we. This is not an easy thing in the current world, but an increasingly necessary practice. We do a lot of reading about practices, but we don't do a lot of actual work. So sometimes you have to stop and take stock. Performing the ceremonies, meditating, walking in nature, stopping to just be, it's important more than ever to do the work. Put the phone down, speak to nature, ask nature to teach you, to guide you. We must find our way back to nature, to balance, to basics, to peace, to rest. Have you made a connection to where you live, the property you reside in, or the surrounding area in which you call home? Have you asked the spirits of the place to show you how you can honour the land? A beautiful practice is to start as simple as asking the question, when can you connect on or around your land and work with the nature spirits? Really take notice of where nature is growing, what animals live near you, and what insects come across your path. All have wisdom they can share with you and help you and your connections and find your place of belonging. So somewhere to call home. And you are what you give out. If something triggers something in you, you will react and assume that people feel and think the same as you do. They don't. They aren't you and you aren't them. So don't assume. Mirroring. So if you're being argumentative, don't expect somebody else to sit there and just take it. Basically, they will give as good as they get, most people. So mirroring. 44, master number. The filter of your experience, how you've experienced your life through your own projections. Don't project your life and your feelings and your wants and needs onto others. When someone reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Often it's an unconscious thing, especially if you suffer from PTSD or something like that. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true. It's not necessarily true, but we believe it is, about life, the universe, and ourselves. Mirrors pointing to our shadow and our light. Mirrors revealing the parts of us that are yet to be accepted, witnessed, or loved. So like those people that accuse the partner of having affairs, but actually it's them that's doing it. The paranoia sets in. This card is guiding you to look closely at what experiences or people are currently triggering in you and what they could be mirroring back to you. When have you felt like this before? Could there be an opportunity to heal something in you? Or are they shining a light on something that longs to be witnessed in you? This goes for the good and the bad. The good, those who we admire and put on a pedestal, we should realise that we're just as good as them, if not better. And that's why we're attracted to them, because we are like them. We will need to cut them down sometimes in order to rise above their level, and that's winning at all costs. The bad, those we despise or are envious of, we put down because we don't believe we're as good as them, and everybody, like I said, is equal. If we do not realise that they trigger something in us, then it is still yet to be healed, and we will remain hurt and wounded forever. Who or what is triggering you? What is it in you that they are triggering? And what part of you longs to be witnessed? What part of your truth needs to be told? The light again. The light needs to be shone in every corner of your life. Light illuminates the darkness and gloom and brings hope and inspiration. Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are the keys to the universe and bring love and peace as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you will find clarity of purpose. You will radiate brightly and become a healing beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. And your wisdom suggests that you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you. Be the light. Be the lighthouse for others to follow. They've given us it once this week already. So take heed and listen. Thanks for listening. Bye.